In this presentation we're going to look at mathematical functions exercises. So the job is to complete the following table for the two functions g of x and h of x. And we are given some values for x, some values for g of x, and some values for h of x. And what we got to do is fill out this table fully. So let's start on the left hand side where x is 1. Well, first off, let's look at h of x. What is the cube root of x? Well, in this case it is going to be 1. Okay, so the cube root of x, 1 times 1 times 1 is x. Okay, but now here's a more interesting one. What what is the logarithm to the base 3 of 1? And if you just recall your laws of logarithms, that value actually has to be 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So 3 to the power of 0 is 1. So that means log to the base 3 of 1 equal to 0. Okay, now let's go on to the next column here. So we are given the log of some value there is log to some value is to the base 3 of some value is 1. Necessarily that has to be equal to 1. Okay, so log to the base 3 of the number 3 is 1. Just to give you a look at that, 3 to the power of 1 is equal to 3. So what we have here is the number 3. Okay, now let's get the cube root of 3. Let's just express it to 4 decimal places. This is a little bit of calculator work. So to 2 decimal places. So this is 1.44. Again, just for the sake of space, let's just keep it like that. Using the same logic as we've done in the last case, 3 to the power of 2 is equal to 9. Okay, so log of 9 to the base 3, that's equal to 2. Okay, so this number here has to be 9. And again, what we're going to do is find the cube root of 9. To 2 decimal places, 2.08. Now, moving on. Now we are given the cube root. And we have to find out the other two values here. So the cube root of some number is 3. So what is 3 times 3 times 3? To work the other way, 3 times 3 times 3. That's equal to 27. So this number here is 27. Now you can probably see a pattern emerging as we go about how these numbers would relate to each other. Like this pattern start to emerge between x and g of x. But anyway, what is the logarithm of the base 3 of 27? So log the base 3 of 27, that is equal to 3. So 3 cubed is 3. Okay. The next one is pretty similar. This is going to be 4, just working it the same way. We are giving the value x. What is the logarithm to the base 3 of 81? That's simply 4. And the cube root of 81, that's 4.33. Again, that's a bit of calculator work. Okay. And finally, what value do we get when, what number to the base 3 would have a logarithm of 5? That is 243. Just to see that again, log to the base 3 of 243 equals 5. Or in other words, I'll just write it over here. 3 to the power of 5, that gives you 243. Okay. And what is the cube root of 243? To 2 decimal places, that's 6.24. Okay. So that is the exercise completed. I'll just bring it up now again with the proper answers there written out a bit more easier to read, a bit more clear. And again, we just have the two decimal places. So that ends our presentation. So it just requires a revision of the use of logarithms and also square roots, cube roots, root functions.